from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where I separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today I'll be talking about how to develop the powers of the mind, the spiritual powers of the mind, how to use it to manifest prosperity or the type of things that you want to see in your life. This is a very important topic that a lot of people do not know about. A lot of people are walking around without knowing the powers that they carry inside them, especially that of the minds that they have. They have been trained not to look into themselves or not to believe in themselves that they have the capacity or ability to change their own life. And they have been trained to look outside of themselves for salvation, for help, for prosperity. As a result of this, these people go around life looking for help, looking for who we push them, who we give them a hand at, who we supplement their life, or who we assist them, who we become their destiny helper, instead of them taking advantage of that power that they carry inside them, which is the power of the minds. Every living human being have a mind. They have a spirit, body, and soul. And this mind that we have, that we use for thinking, it is a very powerful stuff that you can use to change your reality, to create your own reality. But you need to know how to use it. Today, I'll be talking about how to use the power of your mind so that you can start taking advantage of it to recalibrate, rejig, or rearrange your life to exactly the way you want it to be. Okay? First thing you need to know about your mind is that it is a cosmic powerhouse. It's a computer, a natural cosmic biological computer that connects your mind to your spirit, to your imagination, to your soul. It connects, it's a bridge between the physical you and the immaterial you. Okay, this is where you use as a computer that you use to arrange every aspect of your life. Okay, you tell it what to do and it does it, and you program it to do the things you want to do. And what you need to know is that you need to find a way to program your minds. And you program these minds through by making sure that the information you have goes into not only the mind, it rests inside your subconscious. Okay, that's subconscious, that's subterranean level. We have three types of mind: the conscious mind, the one you use to think and reason and make decisions every day. Then the unconscious mind, and then the subconscious mind. That subconscious mind is the one that is very important. Okay, that one that is under, that is closest to your soul. That one is the real cosmic computer. Okay, that one is what you need to program, and you need to program this by the information you give it, by what you tell yourself that you are capable of doing. Whatever information or anything you believe to be true is what this subconscious mind will believe. If you believe that you are a failure, your subconscious mind will also believe that you are a failure. If you believe that you are inferior, your subconscious mind will also believe you are inferior, and the programs you'll be writing for you are programs of inferiority. So you will always be failing at whatever you put your hands to do. If you believe that you are a victim, it will also be writing programs that you are a victim. So you will always be a victim. Any situation you find yourself, anything you are doing in life, it will be only showing you results of a victim. You will not be seeing success. You will not be seeing progress. You will always be seeing victimization, because this is what you have told yourself that you are. So this is a very powerful computer that you have in you. So you must know how to program it. You must program it with the right information, with the right words, with the right commands and instructions, so that it will be writing those kind of programs for you. And those programs is what will shape your life in the future. This is very, very important. And people that are in this study, they know about the powers of the mind. So you need to train this computer by not believing any kind of thing that is detrimental to your health or to your state of mind. For instance, let's look like the programming of Christianity, that we tell somebody that you are inferior, you were born in sin, that you are nothing, and you will never be amount to nothing except you believe in a perfect God that created you, a very jealous, vile God who have the power to burn you forever. If you believe this faulty programming, that you are filthy and this God came to redeem you, that you are worth nothing, you are worthless, except for the love of this God, you are just a slave. All your effort will amount to nothing. If you believe this programming to be true, this is the programming that will guide and control your life till you die. Even after you die, this belief you have created will still be working against you. This is how it does to people. So the kind of belief you tell yourself matters. If you believe that you are a success story, that everything you do is successful, is progressive, is empowering, is liberating, and every goal that you achieve, you always get it. When you attain it, you get it. You program your mind with this kind of belief, you will always be successful in everything you do, and it will reflect in your outside outwards performance. It will become your life. The things you believe, you will become those things. If you believe that you are a powerful person, you will always see this inside your own life as well. So programming your mind with the right information is very, very important. Okay, in African spirituality, we program our minds by aligning our mind and our belief with nature, with natural principles of rebirth, transformation, harmony, union. We program our minds with the principles that we venerate, which encompasses our deities, our organic deities, our ancestral deities, our celestial deities. We program our mind by invoking them into physical manifestation and invoking them into us by calling their names, remembering them, remembering the great works that they do, remembering their titles, and then giving life to them by pouring libation. When you pour libation to a spiritual entity, and you're actually giving life to that, it's like watering a plant. When you put a seed on the ground, and every day you pour water on this seed, what will happen? This seed will naturally germinate, and that tiny seed is going to germinate to become something that will grow to a very giant tree that will also produce other fruits and other trees along the way that can become a forest. So when you call the names of the deity and you pour the libations, in the spirit world, you are giving life to this empowerment, to these spirits. And these spirits will start growing as part of your own spiritual family, and they will become attached to your lineage, to your spiritual or etheric body, and they will now grow into a very powerful force of active manifestation in your life, whereby anything you believe to be true will manifest through this deity. If you believe that this deity is protecting you and represent prosperity, and you begin to create this notion in your mind, in your subconscious mind, you will develop an attachment to the deity, whereby this seed that you are nurturing will start manifesting and growing inside your subconscious mind. So that deity will now grow out of your subconscious mind to become you. So quite naturally, you will become that deity as you progress in your spiritual evolution and development. So as a result of this, you can be able to do a lot of spiritual or magical applications with the power of your mind by thinking about the situation, pondering the situation, and pushing directing the outcome of that situation. You can be able to use your mind to do very powerful spells because you have been able to nurture your subconscious mind to be very, very powerful by planting seeds that are representing different principles or aspects of power that you can tap into anytime that you need them. Okay, so your mind is like a very powerful, or let me say, motherboard, whereby you can develop any kind of systems or applications that you need. Think of it like a smartphone, whereby you download so many apps that you can use for different processes. Like the average smartphone have over 100 apps we use for different things. So the deities can be like applications that you can create in your mind over a period of time that will become very, very active, and they become different aspects of you. So with this, the person that will be very powerful entity that we have a very powerful mind that cannot be taken over or cannot be controlled by outside interferences. Okay, so these are your mind that you're having. You can be able to develop it by programming it. You can program it with your authentic or African divinities, and this programming will connect you for all eternity, whereby if the person reincarnates again, the same program that have been running with your mind or with your that are not attached to your soul will follow you into the next life. So some people come life and with different deities already attached to them, and they can do many things, and their abilities are far more than that of average people. So you can program your mind by getting the right information into you, and you can do this simply by with any language. You program your mind by reading the right kind of books, not books that deceive you, or books that are written to make you powerless. Books whereby, like the Western education, where we go to their schools, and as an African person, you cannot find your place in anywhere in their curriculum. You can't find Africa in their history. You can't find any African contributions to humanity or to their civilization. Everything has been hidden. So as a black person studying Western curriculum, it is designed to make you powerless. It is designed to make you inferior. It is designed to make you dependent on them for everything, looking at them as God. And when you go to their religious system, it is the worst. When you go to Christianity, that they offer you the white man as a Superman, as Jesus Christ, to deliver you from all your problems, and you have to cast your all your faith on this Jesus, meaning you have to relax, allow them to do everything to take over your spiritual growth. You are dead. This is what is destroying Africa, because our mind have been a lot of the mind of the people have been crippled. Their subconscious mind only believe in the programming that they have received in Christianity, that the Bible is the total and complete word of God, that anything outside that Bible is a lie, and they cannot deviate from that book. So their whole subconscious mind have been locked up and chained to this book, so they cannot function outside it. Anything outside the book for them is death. They are afraid of going to hell. They are afraid of living without Jesus. They are afraid of coming to African spirituality. They are afraid of their shadow. They are afraid of their ancestors. They are afraid of so many things. They are living in fear. Perpetual fear of what they don't know. Perpetual fear of going to hell. Perpetual fear of living Christianity. When somebody has been trapped like this, the person has already created an hell in their own subconscious mind. This imaginary hell have been created to be true in their consciousness. So that hell will exist for them when they die. Their own subconscious mind will create the hell, a place of torture, whereby they will be continuously torturing themselves because their mind have been so empowered with this fear factor and with this lie that their subconscious mind have created it to be real, a real place for them. It has also created their fake heaven to be a real place, and by the standard of that Bible, they can never even attain that heaven because they will always fall short of the going to the heaven because they are naturally believe that they are sinful people. So they will never even make that heaven. They will just create that hell. So when the people die, their spirit will create this place of torture and torment for them, where they will be tormenting their own self for as long as possible until they will overgrow or they will see something that will trigger them out of that state of mind. So you see the evil and the wickedness of religion, especially Christianity and Islam. It traps your subconscious mind with the faulty programming, and it feeds it with wrong information. And the believer takes this wrong information to create the mental construct of a prison cell, which they believe to be true, and then they live inside that prison cell. So this very mind that they are supposed to use to free themselves, that they can use to program or manifest whatever life they want to live, they now use this mind to create an hell or a prison for their own self. This is what religion does to people. So for you as somebody that is struggling or a spiritual person, you need to tap into the powers of your subconscious mind by uploading it with programs, knowledge, or things that will liberate you. You need to program yourself with positive affirmations. Program yourself by doing meditation, chanting, or invoking principal deities that represent transformation, success, progress, happiness, and all those kind of things inside your mind. So when you do your libations quite naturally, you connect with your African deities and you give them life by pouring your water or your whiskey. You calling them into physical manifestation, and these deities will manifest with time. As you begin, the more you do the libations, the more they grow in power in your subconscious and also in the spirit world. And the more they become very strong to a point that they can now form critical mass. When you do the libations and you do your invocations, you can actually feel the energy and the force of these deities around you. And then you know that, yes, you have now reached that point now that the deities can now easily manifest when you invoke them in this physical world. So you need to create and build this kind of atmosphere or this kind of mindsets around you by focusing on the things that matters, by believing in yourself, and of course by putting the right information inside you. The right information involves you and is not limited to studying authentic African history that will tell you the truth about who you are, not the fake lies we see in the Western curriculum. Studying real African spirituality and practicing real African spirituality. All this helps to build your mind, to build your subconscious, to make it very, very strong and powerful. So when you have been able to make this mind, create this kind of mindset, you can easily do spells by just chanting or by just meditating, going into trance. You can do powerful spells with your mind. You don't need to go and be carrying so many things and drawing so many circles and like you're doing an elaborate ceremony. By just keeping quiet and focusing, dwelling on the matter, reflecting on the issue, you can be able to use the power of your mind to change things by like that. It's very easy. Same thing the Christians will teach, that when you pray, your problem you can use prayer to change your problems. They will say they have a problem, they go to church, they pray, and they get it. This is the same thing. When you have problems, you use the power of the mind, and yours is stronger because yours is based on original principles of nature. So your own process will be stronger than those that use ordinary faith to pray. You are not praying with ordinary faith. You are doing yours with knowledge, high level of metaphysical knowledge. So it will naturally be powerful than those people that are just praying empty prayers or believing in an outside entity. You are using the power of your mind and the power of your principal primordial deities to bring about the things that you want into this physical world. So knowing the power of your mind and using it is very, very important. And of course, somebody asked a question if women can do libations. Yes, women can do libations. There's nothing wrong with a woman doing libations, because some people are saying some wrong things that a woman cannot do libation. That is a very big lie. Any woman can do libation, okay? Yeah, I've met many women that are priestess. They have their own shrine. They are in charge of the shrine. Of course, they are the ones that are doing the libation. They are not going to call a third party for their own shrine that they make, that they create with their own hand, that were inspired by the deities. You can do your own libation. The only place I see that women don't do is maybe in a community shrine. And we say, okay, women cannot go here, cannot go there. The reason is of that is that maybe they feel that maybe some women during their period, they may not be very careful, and they can go and pollute or stain some things inside the shrine. So they say, okay, women cannot go into such shrine so day, or women cannot just go in. And when it comes to doing the work of the community to do the kind of coronation or festivities or ceremonies in the community shrine, it has to be a man. This is understandable. But if a woman have her own shrine, I don't see why she cannot do libation. She's very free to do a libation there. Nobody will disturb her. It's your own shrine. In your house, in your place, you can do it anytime you want to do it based on the inspiration of the spirit. So, of course, women can do libation. So, we need to be taking our believing in ourselves. A lot of people have been trained to believe in a third party, in an outside person for help. And this weakens you. Once you start believing in outside person, you programming your mind that without somebody helping you, you can never move forward in life. And your mind will start writing all those programs that you must need somebody to help you to succeed. And then you'll be there suffering for a long time, waiting for somebody to help you while you have the power and the capacity to help yourself. So a lot of people have written all these kind of programs, and they are now living their life like this. So you see somebody that is able-bodied, sometimes they will even be well educated, or they will have capacity to do so many things, but they are just helpless because their mind have been programmed in a very negative way, that they cannot do anything to help themselves. So therefore, they will not see any opportunities around them that they can use to create wealth. They will just be there praying or going to church, waiting for a destiny helper, and just be embarrassing themselves quite naturally. Okay, so you need to watch out for some things. And when you go out to meet people, maybe you meet some elders that will say that we do ceremony, you have to be conscious. Some people will do libations, and at the end of the day, they will put the name of Jesus. This is very, very bad. But a lot of people make this mistake. When you put the name of Jesus, you are directing all those energy and attention to the entity of Jesus. Since I became conscious, I always reject it. If an elderly person, quite naturally, they, after saying all the many prayers that they are ending it with Jesus, I take it back. I say, in the name of my ancestors. Because I want that energy to go to my own ancestors, not to the phantom, Jesus. So I've seen many native doctors make this mistake, and I always correct them. And if I find out you keep making the mistake, I will not allow you to be praying for me anymore. This is a bad thing. After saying all those libations and you end it in the name of Jesus, meaning all the energy, all the summoning, you are pushing it to another deity, and for me, which is an enemy deity. No, that you are nurturing, trying to keep that evil spirit alive. You should not give life to that enemy, and you should not allow people to do that. So if you want to pray your Christian prayer, pray your Christian prayer. But when you come to traditional prayer, do not mix it up and do not bring Jesus at the end of it. For me, I see that as a very wrong thing. But a lot of elders, they make this mistake nowadays. We need to be correcting them. So I always try my best to be correcting those kind of people. It needs to be corrected, because many people that do things, they don't know that they are doing the wrong thing, but they are doing the wrong thing until we start correcting them. They will not listen. So we should try our best to be correcting them. No, we should not give this glorification to this deity. We should give it to our own ancestors or our own primordial deities. Okay, because we are trying to create a kind of we are creating an energy base that we want to grow. When people come together, we pull our mind, spirits, and soul. We praying. Then the next thing, we carry after all the many prayer, we're giving it to Jesus. It's like it defeats the purpose. We should give it to honor our ancestors properly by finishing off with the proper names. We must honor them properly. This is the best way to do it, so that this will grow. When we do this in the public, we are actually creating this energy vortex that we eventually develop in our subconscious mind, that will become part of us. Okay, so we don't want this Jesus Christ evil spirits to be growing inside us, because this will cause evil, will cause problems for us. So you see a lot of some of these elders, some of them have been compromised with witchcraft or wickedness, and they are kind of misguiding the youths. Instead of bringing the youths back to truth, they are carrying them into Christianity, corrupting them. Then when the youth start misbehaving, they will be blaming, they don't have anything to say. So we need to bring our youth back into the right lane by doing things that we glorify our own authentic African ways, our authentic African traditions, our authentic African ancestors. Okay, so when we do this libation thing, if somebody is ending it with Jesus, we should reject the Jesus Christ and reclaim our ancestors. Okay, we need to be correcting them, because some of them not get sense, and some of them they be winch. Okay, somebody go pray for you, finish. You go pray all this good prayer. The next thing, you go say in the name of Jesus Christ. Which kind of nonsense be this? You be pastor, or you be native doctor? Are you a traditional African elder? You will need to correct them. This is not a serious matter. If you dey inside church, I go know. But now you say you dey do traditional thing. Why you dey call Jesus Christ put? Is Jesus Christ part of our tradition? This is a wrong thing. Please don't do it again. Or else, not pray for us. If you must call Jesus Christ, we don't need your prayer. Make it be like that. Because some of our ancestors, they be winch. Some of these elders, they be winch. They don't want good thing for the future of the children. They don't want good prosperity for the destiny of the youths. Why will somebody that calls himself a custodian of tradition and culture be making this mistake? Many times when I go to these shrines, they make this mistake, I correct them all. If I see say you make the mistake again, I know they let you pray for me, or I'm not going to call your shrine again. It's a wrong thing to do. We need to be correcting it by ourselves. Charity begins at home. When we go start them, it starts with us. So if we want to be real practitioners of African spirituality, we must defend what is true and what is good. Okay, we cannot allowing this to happen. Say one person call himself elder, then elder they misbehave by not knowing what is right, or the spirits are not speaking well to the elder. So that means something is blocking the elder's mind, or elders are refusing to do the right thing. For what? For what? They not wish the children well, or they not want to point them in the right direction. So it's very important that when we do this libation thing, we hand it properly, not in the name of Jesus. In the name of our primordial ancestors is the best way. So that the energy, our energy that we are pushing in, will go to the right people. It will not go to an evil entity that is destroying us. Because we are trying to grow a seed. We are nurturing a seed. So the seed will grow into something else. So the more we call this Jesus at the end of the libation, the more we are giving power to this evil negative entity to destroy our life and our future. So we must not be allowing this thing to take place. Okay, it's very, very important that we take this seriously. As practitioners of African spirituality, we must be seen to be doing the right thing. Okay, so I will say this here. So your mind is very, very important. Anything that you direct your mind to you give your attention to grows. And the kind of information you program your mind with, the kind of images we expose ourselves to matters. When people expose themselves to or a lot of violence and pornographic graphic images, all this pollutes your body, pollutes your spirits. It makes you impure and it makes the person to be sick, mentally sick. So the kind of things you watch is not only what you eat. Your diet composed of where you put your mind. When you put your mind into all these garbage websites, it corrupts you and death pollutes your spirit, and it's also allow evil spirits to dwell in you. Okay, you cannot take this clean computer that you have as a mind and be loading it with garbages. What you expect is the garbage in, garbage out. The things you give yourself is what you will start manifesting. And then you see the person manifesting deviant behavior. That's why you see a lot of pornographic images all over the internet. They are there for a reason, to make people, to poison the minds of people, and let people to be misbehaving. Let people not to concentrate on using their mind to manifest a very good and positive life. Pornography is something that is very, very dangerous when you expose yourself to different violent images or bad things that people watch, bad movies that are not good. You see people will purposely hack these movies and put it hard there for to corrupt the young children. We see this in music a lot, kind of music that are not good, that encourages drug addiction, encourage criminality, violence, murdering people, bestiality, homosexuality, all these kind of songs that we see. It's all out there to corrupt the minds, to corrupt the mind, to corrupt the virtues, and stop you from focusing on how to create a positive a life for yourself. So the more people dwell on these things, the more they are carried away, and the more they are reduced, in mental quality, and the mental faculty also melts away too. So all this matters, what you put your mind to do. You need to focus on getting the right knowledge and using that by constantly meditating, constantly pushing out your own signals, realigning yourself with the right deities, the right principles to manifest the kind of life that you want to live. So it's what you give into your mind that your mind will reflect that. Okay, most times you see this hungry, poverty-stricken relatives when they come to you. These ones, you see them able-bodied, but they just feel that it's only you that can help them. Some of these relatives, they are parasites, and they don't want to use their mind to help themselves. No matter what you tell them, how much you give them to start a business, they cannot run it. They just feel that what they can do is to be getting money from you. These people, there are people that have programmed their mind like that. They don't want to work. They can no longer use their minds. They are useless. They cannot create any creative idea. They cannot be able to fend for themselves. They are just useless, worthless scoundrels, and they are mostly Christians. Christianity does this to them. It makes them useless. It makes them good for nothing. It makes them lazy, spiritually docile, waiting for Jesus Christ, waiting for a miracle, waiting for people to give them handouts, waiting for charity, waiting for destiny helper, instead of using their mind to create wealth. So when you have these people as brothers and sisters, nephews and cousins, they are liabilities. You will keep on giving, giving, giving. All your goodness will go into a black hole, into an abyss. And guess what? These people, they are always very ungrateful. They are ungrateful. Nothing you can use them to do, no matter how you help them, they cannot. They are ungrateful people. So the best thing to do when you see these mental slaves is to cut them off. Like the way I did, I've cut many of them off so my life can be free. So if you don't cut them off, they will keep on sucking you dry until you are emptying, that they will go away like a parasite that have feasted on his host, and then the host is then that will go to the next victim, and they will start talking bad things about you, that you are an evil person, you are this, you are that, you are that. So better not to help them. Okay, so we have many of these adults in Africa, able-bodied adults on Sunday. You see them filling all the church and mosques, praying for miracle, paying God, begging God, and they have been programmed in this way. They have been given the wrong programming, faulty programming. So they are patients, demented, or idiots now. We call them negropins. This is the reality of things. So many of them are always in poverty because it is a poverty mentality. They are always in poverty. So they will always be poor. This is their destiny and their birthrights. So you should know how to program your mind. Program your mind by reading or write books, good books like this. When you read something, you need a language as a medium for transferring the information into you. So you program your mind by reading the right information. It's like you are installing a new operating system inside your own to remove that faulty operating system that have been installed by Christianity and Islam. So when you install the right operating system, your mind will now be reasoning well. Okay, it's just like think of it like an engine that they have been putting and mixing the fuel with water, or they're mixing the fuel with something substandard. When you put the right fuel into the engine comes back to life. You need to put the right information into your subconscious. And this kind of books will help you. Powerful books that people have been written about our history and spirituality. And they will help you to improve your life. Okay, so you get the right information, you upgrade your system, and you move on. Okay, this is what will help you very, very well. Very, very important. So please try to do something about this situation. If you know you are coming from Christianity, or you are still trapped in Christianity, or you are afraid of going to African spirituality, try to read your history, know your real history. It will show you the truth about who you are as a person, about who we were as African people before the inception of colonization. It will help you to dispel many of the lies that they have been trying to brainwash you with. And it will make you think like a normal person. So when you put this new information, you wipe out the old one, you will start functioning very, very well. And you cannot think properly. And connect back with your original spirituality. Believe in yourself first. Connect back and start doing the proper thing. Calling upon your ancestors and studying those people that have done great things in life, especially from your race, from your background, learning how they do it, studying their works. We have so many great people out there, and walk in their footsteps. This will help you a lot to remove you from all this evil stuff or evil mentality that is out there. So it will make your mind to be strong. And once your mind became very strong, you start pushing your own signals. When you start meditating, you now transmit your own wavelength, your own vibration into the universe. Instead of absorbing from other people, you are not giving your own. So you can affect your environment positively. You can manifest your wishes and desires very, very well. And you can bring the prosperity that you have always been looking for. You have to become that prosperity. You can't change the world, but if you change yourself, your world will change. It's a very simple thing, and it starts with the mind. So please start taking advantage of your mind today by consuming the right information and empowering yourself, reprogramming your mind. This involves you reading very, very much. You read this thing into you, and you practice, okay? So this is where I will stop today, and I believe I've said enough on this topic. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so that you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. And if you want to learn African spirituality, I teach it on this channel. A lot of us Africans, we don't know our history. This is true. That is why many of us are misbehaving. So we need to relearn it because they don't teach it in schools. They don't teach it in Africa. They don't teach it outside. The only place that they teach African history is inside secret societies. For a reason, because they want their own members to know the truth. So if you want to learn it, I teach it here. You don't need to go and join secret society because you want to learn your own history. I teach it here so that you can know it and teach other people, especially your own children, so that then we can move forward. So my program, beginner class, is a 6 months program. It is just $600. You can pay monthly or you can pay it once. And I will teach you so many things they don't teach in schools about authentic African history, about the sciences, about metaphysics, spellcasting, and how to increase or develop the powers of your minds to connect with your own divinity. These are the course outline. Very, very serious curriculum is what we deal with here. So register for that program. If you also want to do your oracle tarot readings, I do that. If you have some kind of problems that you are difficult for you to solve, illnesses, serious problems or court cases, serious harder jobs, harder problems, you can bring them. We solve all those kind of things here. Here we apply the principles of quantum physics and quantum mechanics to be able to change things and manifest the kind of life that we want to live. Okay, so we do many things here. All these things are inside African spirituality. You will find all these topics here. Here we don't play on this channel. We actually practice and we do the work. So please do not waste time. Okay, not waste time. If you want to know how to do spells, over 200 spells are here waiting for you. This book will help you. If you have not gotten this book, please get it. A spell for health, wellness, prosperity, love, protection, all kinds of spells are here. Very good book that will give you in-depth understanding of the practice of African spirituality. You can get this book too. Then if you also want to know how to make contact with the deities, how to open your minds to bring these deities online into your subconscious, this is a very, very good book for that. This one is directed at the subconscious mind. There, when you read this book, it will actually create that doorway inside you to connect directly with those deities, those latent powers that you have inside you, that Christianity has been blocking, that the enemy don't want you to know. This book is a direct access to them. It's a gateway to that very place. It is straight from Amente. Okay, so you need to get this one. This one will help you a lot. It will solve that problem for you. So please get this book. The three of them is just $300, postage included. 3 powerful books that you need. By reading these 3 books alone, it will reshape your mind. It will reshape your subconscious. For somebody that is wanting to know about African spirituality, wanting to know about the sciences, wanting to know about the Kemetic deities, you want to know all these books, theory book will help you upload this information into your subconscious, and you will become a new person. When you add this powerful information to what you already have, you'll be above average. Okay, this is where we are going. We need to keep evolving. So you must put this knowledge inside you. It's very, very important. So to make your mind more powerful, you have to give it powerful information. Garbage in, garbage out. Okay, so reprogram your mind and start taking advantage of this. Very simple thing to do. You just simply read it into you. And of course, reading is another form of meditation, but people don't know. When you read, you are kind of meditating. You are opening your mind. You are absorbing new information, internalizing it. You are not seeing the world in another perspective. You are expanding your mind. And once the mind is expanded, it can never go back to the way it is before. Once you expand it, it's a mind that has already been expanded, can never shrink back. Nothing can stop it. So it only goes further. So you need to expand your mind. If you have not gotten to this level yet, you are wasting time. You need to get to this level, and we need to cross it together. So I'm waiting for many people to join up. You need to catch up. Quantum physics will take you to the next level. If you have not gotten here, you never start your practice. You need to get to quantum physics so that we can go to plasma physics. Okay, people are waiting for us. The next generation is waiting for us to open that gate for them. So we have to prepare the space for them now. So do the right thing and take advantage. No wasting time. Okay, so this is what I have to say today. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. And if you want to buy your spiritual products, I sell them all. You want to buy your herbs, your native shock, alligator pepper, cowries, or thunderstone, miracle stone, meditation beads. I get many stuff. Before you go somewhere else, contact me. Not be when you don't go buy for somewhere else finish. You call, they ask me, is this fake product? How do they use this product? I go verse for you. You see me for here, they talk. You go another place, go buy. If you go and buy another place, not gonna ask me how to use them. I go verse, so hungry they catch me for here. Buy my products before you go to meet somebody else. So I know talk something for this channel, you can't go buy for somewhere else, and you're gonna ask me how did they use them. I not go answer you. So I dey sell products in case you want to buy. Okay. So apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. You know how it be. So take care and bye. Peace.